Hello, friends. It's Creative Juice Bonnie with you here today, and we have a fun card to make, but in a different color. So, before we get to the stamping, I just wanted to ask a question about which month do you have the most birthdays in? For me, I have 10 family birthdays coming up in the next 30 days. So, it's a lot of birthdays right now. If you have a lot of birthdays, then one thing that you are going to want is this wonderful birthday card organizer kit. This is actually a kit that our CEO, Stampin' Up CEO Sarah Douglas, is going to go live with to do a kit together on March 28th. If you would like to join her, you can order this kit on my Stampin' Up store. Let me show you this side. Here we go. It's called the Birthday Card Organizer Kit. I will add a link on my website so that you can just click on it if you'd like to order that kit and then craft along with her. But if you have a time that is like really packed with family birthdays, tell me what it is. Mine's March into April, about mid-March, mid-April, 10 birthdays. Okay, so this is actually a card. This is a card using our new Radiating Stitches dies. And I made this card with our 2022-2024 in color cardstock. But we're going to make this same card in a different direction with different colors. And I got the inspiration from the freshly made sketches here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump that. We're going to see if we can put it into a larger piece here for you so you can see it a little better. This is freshly made sketch 576. I love starting with a sketch because it gives you such good inspiration. And I felt like this, you don't have to do all circles. This does have some circles in it, but we're going to use some hearts as well. So I made one that was landscape, and now we'll make one that is portrait using our 2021-2023 in colors. So let's do it. Let me show you the Radiating Stitches first. This is some new dies that are in our online store, and it has 3 little frames. One that's large, quite large, and that's the one we're going to start with. And then 2 smaller frames, a couple of circles, and a heart. Let's cut out this one. We're going to do it on Very Vanilla. I like Very Vanilla is a color we don't get to use very often, or we don't think about using very often. So rather than basic white, we're going to start with Very Vanilla. And I'm using my regular large size cut and emboss, so that it's big enough to go through the whole thing. I love how the little stitches kind of radiate out from the center. I also am struggling with a little bit of tennis elbow. One of those, they should call it stamping elbow, because I know that a lot of us that craft quite often suffer from that. And so, ow, gotta work on that. So there's my basic background for the card. Can you see those little stitches? Isn't that cute? Just gives it your layer a little bit of visual interest. So we did the other one landscape. Let's do this one portrait. I've already cut out pieces of fresh freesia. Okay, let's see. This is a test to see if I can remember. Evening evergreen, soft succulent, polished pink, and pale papaya. Now, why did I choose these colors? Well, first of all, Stampin' Up does a great job of color coordinating for us, so you don't have to think about it. But also, these are the colors that most likely are retiring in just a couple of months. And so if you have to get a refill for your stamp pads or some extra cardstock to go with the stamp pads you already have, now is the time to do it. Once the retiring list comes out later this month, the ink refills, the cardstock, the accessories go really quickly. So grab whatever you need now. So we're going to start by just placing some of our bigger images on here. Oh, let's try this one down here. maybe the yellow, the pale papaya in the middle. You want to have your, I kind of place my large images on there first, trying to decide which direction to go. If we do that one this way, we could do this one that way. Okay. And they don't have to be in a straight line. So I'm just kind of playing with them. Now let's tuck in a couple of other pieces here. I've got my other one that kind of helps me to see. I think it will do maybe a little, this piece over there like that. Maybe that one there. I don't know. We're just having fun. Now I wanted to make this into a birthday card. So I'm using I have, like I said, 10 birthdays, a couple of grandkids here coming up. So I figured I'd use this grandkid stamp set, but I'm not necessarily doing it just for grandson or granddaughter. I could put that on the inside or the outside of the envelope when I choose to send who to send it to. But I'm using these two. You are so loved and happy birthday. I know that my happy birthday I'm going to actually put down here, and it's kind of a long stamp, so I don't want anything to get in the way of that. In fact, let's go ahead and stamp that. We'll stamp that in Evening Evergreen. See if I can do it straight. And then I can avoid, put that out of my way, avoid covering that. So we need a little pink up here too, I think. So I'm going to rearrange and do a little pink right there. And maybe this, we have 5 kind of large pieces. Maybe we'll just do 3 smaller pieces, smaller elements. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Let's see. That one needs to do a little something. And it's okay if it goes off the edge too. So I could do that. Maybe I'll tuck this one behind here. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, I kind of like that. It kind of all needs to move up a little bit, but I think we've got it. Let's see. The other side is going to say, you are so loved. And I was going to do pink, but can you see how my polished pink would be too close to that polished pink? So let's grab another color. Let's do fresh fuchsia. Why not? I think that will be pretty. Let's try it out. Move that over just a bit so we can stamp. You are so loved. It's a little bit light, but I like it. Okay. Clean up a little bit while we go along. So we've told you about the Radiating Stitches dies. I haven't heard anybody tell me, when is your month that you have the most birthdays in? The birthday card organizer kit is like a little book where you can add all of your pre-made birthday cards and be ready. You'll have a list of whose birthday is coming up, and your birthday cards are all contained in that little booklet. So some of these I am putting on straight onto my card using my Stampin' Seal Plus. I like the Stampin' Seal Plus. It's very sticky. But some of them I know I want to pop up off the card. So that one I know I want to, probably this one, and this one too is coming back in. So I'm going to take this one, put it on a dimensional. And then let's see, this one obviously is going to go flat onto the card. And this one's going to go flat onto the card. And this one's probably going to go flat onto the card. So we're just putting all of these little pieces, all from the same die set together. And then we have a couple that we'll put on. Oh, don't have that one. I don't think I'd even need that one. A couple that we'll put on with dimensionals. This one. It's a very simple card, very easy, quick card. So have fun with it as you are adding whatever sentiment. And I love that you can also do this with, I think I want this one to kind of hang off a little bit because we have a little bit on that side. That you could use a different you could say to an amazing grandson, or so fun, so smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. That probably could fit up there if you rearrange things. I love this. We must be related. You could put that back down here on the corner. Oh, that would be cute. Okay, so I kind of have, I think, what I needed. I have this extra piece just in case. What do you think? Yes or no? Shall I add another piece? You tell me, yes, or is it too busy? One other thing that we do want to do is decide what color we're going to put it on. So I have a couple of bases. We've got our soft succulent. You tell me which one you think it looks best on. Soft succulent base. The lighting might be a little bit weird, but that's okay. Soft succulent. Okay, got that. Or would you like, do you think it should go onto fresh freesia? Kind of would depend too, I guess, on if I was sending this to a granddaughter or a girl or a boy. Or we've got pale papaya. What do you think? Your choice. While you're choosing that, one other thing we're going to do. So I've got 3 choices: pale papaya, fresh freesia, or soft succulent. Anybody have a preference? We are going to add a few iridescent rhinestone jewels. You could use, like for this one, we have some elements, some self-adhesive dots, these little kind of candy dots that are the same colors as our, the same colors as the in colors for 2021, no, 2022, 2024. So they're kind of good. And then this one is, got a lot here. We're going to use these. This one, I like the iridescent gems because they pick up whatever color you put them on. I'm kind of thinking that we needed some high contrast. So I think we're going to put it onto this. Nobody's said anything. So I'm going to make an executive decision and we're going to do it on soft succulent. The green is a good choice because it can go to a girl or a boy, right? Really, the other colors could too. There's no just boy colors and just girl colors. That is one thing that we can stop doing, right? Okay, there we go. So we've got all of our little elements kind of floating along here. See how our sketch looked? Don't be confined just to circles. It could be flowers, it could be hearts, it could be whatever you want. But there's our freshly made sketch. I love starting with a sketch, as I mentioned earlier. So let's add a few. We've got our layers put together. Let's decide where we want to put some. See how that just picks up that pink color, and now it looks like a pink gem. We'll do another one, maybe over here on the yellow. Pale papaya. How about purple? When you're adding things like gems, you kind of want to be in a triangle. So I have 3 on there. Maybe though I may want one other one, but you kind of want your eyes to be drawn in. So like here's a triangle. I could do these 3, 1, 2, 3. This is also creating 1, 2, kind of a larger triangular shape. And then if I added one more, I'm going to do another small one. I'm just using the mostly small ones. That one was a big one. But I think I'm going to do it right down here by happy birthday. There you go. There's my gems. So just gives it a little bit of sparkle and shine. Let's bring in our other one. Both using the set of in colors. I even did this one on the bright, bright green. That kind of gives you an idea of way to use your sketch in a different way. And those Radiating Stitches dies are just an online exclusive product. So check out the other things that are online and exclusive at my website. Here you go. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. There, I'll get the right one, the right banner up there. but they come with all of these in one. It's kind of a nice, indispensable, versatile set of dies that could go with any of the stamps you already own, just to give it a little bit of extra pizzazz. And here is the card that we created with our 2021-2023 retiring in colors. And here's the other version using the 2022-2024 in colors. I'm excited to see which in colors we'll have next. And if you haven't heard, we are having a color refresh. So we'll be getting some returning colors. I know a couple of them are in the irresistible paper that is not currently available in the online store, but it will be available again. So it sold out so quickly, and then I know that they're reordering it. So there's our 2 cards. Hopefully that gives you some inspiration for a simple card, and grab those beautiful Radiating Stitches dies. Then to get prepared while you're there, don't forget to get, and I should have put the number up for you, but the number for the birthday card kit organizer, you can do it on your own or craft along with Sarah Douglas, our CEO, on March 28th. I believe it's at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, now that we're in daylight. Oh man, did you know today is National Napping Day because of Daylight Savings Time? Maybe you're planning a nap. But if you don't plan a nap, I hope you do a little bit of crafting. So it comes with everything you need, including the adhesive, the book, even some cards that you will make and put in this gorgeous birthday card organizer. I can give you the number. Let's see, or tell you the number. It is item number 161056. 161056 is the birthday card organizer. If you need to get organized for the next birthdays in your life as well as I do, I am ready though. I'm ready for the next 10 family birthdays with 2 more cards. Look at that. All right. Happy birthday if it's your birthday coming up soon. We'll see you next Monday here on Creative Juice by Lonnie on Facebook or YouTube, and we'll see you then.